And you bring it up, it's an interactive swap shop. And what do we want to do? We want to do a search here. You can do the quick browse here, where you do 7 days, don't click on it.
Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay. The only reason why I say, well, you can if you want, but if you got an hour or two to kill, like go 7 days, because there's a lot of stuff on here for sale. What I do is, if I'm going every day, I only search for the last day. But you do search. Let's do, up here it says do the last 14 days. Again, if you have an hour or two you can kill, you can only look through that stuff, but just do the last 2 days. Well, 2. Return. All right, so here we go. And they've got their announcement on here about the scams and stuff like that, and they're sick of them also. And one neat thing about this website is it will tell you how long the person's been active on the website here.
Do they have like seller feedback at all or anything like that? Like on
eBay? They have said up there about it. I never, myself, I'm terrible. I never really saw feedback.
How can I know that?
Anyways, this vendor has been registered since 2001, 8/17. Okay, so, and he listed this on January 10th at 6:43. So he just listed, what is it, a Connect System CS700? I don't know what that is. Professional radio. That's a radio, I guess.
Sure.
Scroll down, 1,000 channels.
Complete with Motorola and
Portable.
DMR radios. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Free programming software. Programming cable. Yeah. How much was it? I don't even, $220. I don't even know what that is, whether it's a handheld or a radio. But some of these will have pictures on it too. It's kind of cool though. We'll scroll down.
Kenwood. PS850.
850. There you go. PA3 HRO. Cornwall. How much do you want? $775 each way. And shipping.
What age is that radio?
That's 90s.
90s, eh?
Yeah. They made the 850 and they made the 950. They made about 3 different versions of the 950. It was 950, 950S, or was it 950S, 950SD, and 950SDX.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Of course, every time you add the letter on it, price went up.
The price goes up, yeah. $500 a letter.
Yeah. Full power out bands.
It's 200 watt?
No, I have 150 anyways.
Non-smoking shack. I thought he meant he didn't smoke it.
So yeah, that's he wanted what was it, 775 or 750 plus shipping or something like that. So that's not 775 plus shipping. That's kind of getting in the ballpark. So this guy's wanted. He's looking for something. So
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
So keep going down.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, he wants this stuff though, right? He wants you to sell it to him.
Yeah.
For sale, 40 meter HF Wyndham antenna, $60 in shipping.
That's pretty good.
80 meter, $70. These look like they're big. Probably, is he making these?
Outstanding performance. I thought a Wyndham had to have twin lane.
What's that?
I
No,
thought-
no,
no?
no.
He's just off center.
Yeah. Balance, yeah, not in the center. Okay, keep going. Microphone adapters, that's for your Heil headsets. Here's, yeah, for 706. Easy tune down. Nice.
Oh.
This guy is selling parts and stuff like that. Let's keep going down here. Let's see if we can find a radio here.
That's a Kenwood.
Yeah. So
What is it?
TMV71 dual band mobile. That was the one that had the blue screen on it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The one, if you get interested in one of these here, The problem with the Kenwood TMV 71s were they blue screen would get lines in it. You gotta be careful on that, but if it doesn't have it by now, it probably won't. So if we registered in getting this, the vendor's been registered since 2015-09-25. If we click on his call sign, we should get his phone number or something like that come up. Is it mail?
It's mail.
Okay.
It's not set up, so.
Okay. So yeah, you send him an email and ask him for his phone number. There used to be phone numbers on here. I used to call them all the time. And, or did I? No, I'm sorry. I did email them and ask for pictures. And ask my standard questions. Any dents, dings, and was it electrically and all that. So this is a good website here. And as I say, the prices are all in Canadian. And I've had good luck on all these websites. I've never been ripped off on TTHQ or Z or KY.
Would you say the sellers are all Canadian as well? Or any
For the
American?
most part, yeah.
Yeah,
It's not
looks
too many,
like
you might see the odd American on here. Maybe because they don't want to ship into Canada. They don't want the hassles and stuff like that. Or else.
There's a tuner.
Here's a good manual tuner for 100. It's a 150 watt tuner or 200 watt tuner.
300.
300. There you go. Make a liar of me. $130.
That's something you can use.
MFJ, is that a good company?
Yeah, it stands for Mighty Fine Junk.
Actually, that is a good tuner. A lot of people have that.
Here's that one.
That's strictly manual. You have to do
Yeah,
a manual.
it's strictly manual.
Both
Yeah. It tunes,
capacitance and inductance, right?
tunes two different antennas, and also you can use the balance line too on it.
It's pretty hard to go wrong with them. They're just inductors and variable capacitors.
The neat thing about these tuners was that they had cross needles on it. Not only did it show the forward power, but it showed the reflected power too.
Yeah.
That's used? I guess that's used.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's used.
How much did he want for that?
$130 plus shipping.
What
You
would
know-
it be originally? It would
You know
be-
what's nice? It's Canadian money, right? And you're
Yeah.
looking at
I think they would be pretty close to 300 original, right?
If I wanted that, I'd tell them you could ship that for 100.
Radio World wants
120. Ship it for
261.
120.
Radio World wants 261.
Yeah.
so any of these guys you deal with, right? You deal.
Well, that's what he's asking for. There, if it's something you desperately don't need, like as far as I'd like to have it, but I don't need it like right now.
But can you do any damage with that when you're like actually when that's in service? Can it be damaged? Like is it passive or you know what I mean?
Pretty hard to damage it.
Pretty hard to damage.
You have to go.
Although I did lend one of my tuners one time to a guy who was trying to load up an antenna into his amplifier. Had problems with the radio, wasn't putting enough power out. And I told him, okay, you can do this. You can make this work if you put the radio, the tuner, and then the amplifier.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Kind of didn't get that right because he went radio, amplifier, tuner,
Tuner. And then antenna.
smoked the tuner. Yeah.
He did, eh?
Yeah. Well, it's a 300 watt tuner and he was 600 watt amplifier. So.
Oh, what the amplifier? Yeah.
Yeah. The worst part about it was he didn't tell me he smoked the tuner. Hey, here's your tuner back. Eh? Nice guy.
Yeah, Brent, with this tuner here, I have that same one, and if you put more than I think 30 watts into it, it'll start sparking. So they recommend 10 watts output to tune it, and then
Oh,
go full power after that.
okay.
So
So yeah, so this I recommend this website. It's for Canadian stuff here, and most of it is VE3s or VE2s. You get some VE6s and VE7 sound stuff, and most of it's Ontario, Quebec.
There's a K3. He wants $2,000 for that K3.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to PowerPoint. We've got a few more minutes here. Next page. Okay, Hamfest. Where are we going to get our little parts and connectors and stuff like that? All right, I mentioned there's three here. I mentioned first one being the Dayton, Ohio Handvention, and you go to that website, you'll find out what it is. Usually it's around Mother's Day, I think. The Handvention in Dayton is May 19th to 21st. That is the largest ham fest in the world. for, let me back up on that. There's one in Japan that's larger, they get more people going to it, but this has, the one in Ohio, in Dayton, Ohio, has more vendors at it. And it's the largest one in the world for vendors. And they just changed locations now. They used to be at the Hare Arena, which they had been there for, I don't know, since I started going there, and probably way before that. They've been there for at least 35 years, I guess, or longer. Actually, if you go look at their website, Dayton Amateur Radio Club website, they're a $1 million operation there. The club, I wish we had their funds there. Their club station is beautiful. Like it's, they have acreage where their club station is, you know, and they have a stone sign out in the front. They have their club sign is made out of stone.
Yeah.
It's really something to see. But they're the largest in the world, and they've been doing this forever, and it's like a mecca for Hamfest. Before you die, you need to go to the Dayton Hamfest to see it. But that is the one thing about that is you see all the new equipment that's out, and all the vendors will be there selling you new stuff. But it's a flea market that is where you want to go and go through, and whether you're buying a radio or if you're just getting those little parts, the stuff that we pay like, you know, a couple bucks for connectors and stuff like that, they sell by the pound down there, you know, like, or they'll sell you a bag of stuff, you know, and it's dirt cheap, you know. So for me, when I first started going there, was to go and buy radios. Later on, it was just go down and get all those little parts that are hard to find. Yeah. So, but that's May 19th. That's in Dayton, Ohio. It's a little far away. We're back to the PowerPoint here. This is the next one that's coming up. Actually, there's one this weekend in Negani, Michigan. Never been to that Hamfest, but there's supposed to be a dealer there that's selling connectors. But this is a good Hamfest here, the Traverse City Hamfest, which is usually the Valentine's Day weekend. Go look on that.
Oh. There you go.
There you go, February. It's just 2016. That's an old link. Anyways, let's try this link here.
That's not it.
Maybe events.
Where's the events?
Here it is there. February 11th, admission is $5. The Immaculate Conception Elementary School, really easy to find in Traverse City. Just stay on the main drag coming into Traverse City, you go right through the town, you know, down right through the downtown, you start heading out towards, you make that left-hand turn, you start heading out towards, is it Myers? Once you make the left-hand turn downtown, it's about 3 blocks up on the right-hand side. But there's talk in there too on 146.86, which is the Traverse City repeater, and it's a good Hamfest. It's from 8 until noon. Probably you need to get there by 8 o'clock in the morning because it will be probably done by 10 in the morning. Hamfests are first thing in the morning, maybe for an hour or two, and they're done. That's at an elementary school. It'll be in the gymnasium. There'll probably be, I don't know, maybe 30 tables there. But there'll be some vendors there that'll sell parts. That's a good spot to go and if you want to get parts and cheap, would be to go there. And the guy that's going to be in Negani, I'm sure will be there. There's one guy that travels around to all the little Hamfests here in Michigan,
right.
And it's because he has a cabin up in Michigan. So it's an excuse for him to come up to his cabin for the weekend, go to the Hamfest, make some money, and just pay for the trip. And so he likes coming up here. And I bought parts from him before, like connectors, like end connectors and stuff like that. They're way cheaper than what we're paying for it. The cheapest you'll get is when you go down to Dayton, Ohio, and like you get bags and bags. But again, it's it's a bit of a drive to go there, so you'll save your pennies. And not till May. This one's going to be in February 11th, so it's not that far away.
Let's go.
Hamfest. Let's go. Okay, so this one here, Ontario Hamfest. Okay. And there gives the These are, of course, oh, here's Big Event 39, the flea market and Hamfest. It's in St. Catharines. I've been to that one. It's a big drive for, I didn't see a lot there, but keep on going. This is chronologically here. Burlington's in February 25th. As you can see, they're all down south. The closest one to us is going to be
Burlington's when? What?
Burlington is in
What's the one we went to?
February 25th.
February 25th.
Can't remember the name.
Pickford? No,
No.
it wasn't Pickford.
There's a Burlington amateur. Oh, I didn't know that.
Then Peel in Brampton, March 18th. I think I've been to that one. That's pretty good. Keep going down. It lists them all. Again, it's they're all in Southern Ontario. There used to be one in Sudbury, and it was quite successful.
There's one in Ottawa.
They were running it every second year, but it didn't happen last year. So I don't know what's going on with that. One in Newmarket, August 26th.
Right, there was one just across the river we just went to that last year.
Yeah.
A bunch of us, just over by
Newberry.
Hills.
Newberry.
Newberry, yeah.
Newberry in summertime. Yeah. How was that, anyways?
It was good.
Yeah.
I got a whole pack of ampherols for what, 20 bucks, and I got like 15 of them, you know?
Yeah, and that's that guy from.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had all the stuff in wooden boxes.
Yeah.
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 Well, yeah.
What's this website again? I forgot.
Actually, I'm going to ask Mike to take my PowerPoint and put it on the. Can you take that and do something on the club website? Was that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put this stuff on there.
Raython, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's on rack.
Let me write that down.
rec.eton.ca
Eton.
events.
Used to go fishing there.
That's the rec site for all the ones in
Oh, I
Ontario.
haven't.
Okay.
I still have it on my
Yeah.
kitchen table.
But Newberry was nice because it was close,
Yeah.
and you don't like that one in Traverse City. How long does it take to get to Traverse City?
That's 3 hours, 2 hours.
So you gotta
2.5,
leave like at
yeah.
5 in the morning. So
Yeah, or you get out the night before.
yeah, you have to hotel.
Yeah.
Let's just save it till date and we'll all go.
So,
Yeah.
is there another page here? Ham radio links. There you go. Radio Amateurs of Canada, the American Radio Relay League, and of course we've been to QRZ. EHAM is interesting. They have a classified section there also, and you can go. Want to go to EHAM for a minute? The one thing I like about EHAM is you can look at product reviews. So, see, you go down here and there's a classified section there, and you can like view more classifieds. It blows it up into all the other ones. Or you can do view more reviews, and this is where it'll go whatever you're looking for. It'll review it. So, say if we were looking at I don't know, the MFJ antenna tuners. So let's go to antenna tuners.
Yeah, let's look at that one you were interested in.
Okay, so MFJ, you gotta go way, way down. Look at the amps.
Well, I need to buy something, right? So I just,
Yeah.
I don't know which one.
MFJ was at 931, wasn't it? 939, we further down. Keep going. Keep going. There it is, sir. Is that it?
That's automatic. That's automatic. This one?
D or E, 940, I think it's the D, 119.
Yeah, it could be that one.
Is that it?
Good tell.
Looks like it.
4.1 out of 5, 3-1 antenna tuner.
It's MFJ, that's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
41E, yeah.
And everybody's saying it's great too. You can scroll down and look at all the
3 out of 5. 0 out of 5. There's one.
Oh,
One out of 0. This is the worst thing I've ever had.
The one,
0 out of 5.
the one thing to keep in mind about this, okay, is these are reviews by people, okay? So not everybody's going to be happy.
Oh,
Somebody's going to write a bad review, but if I find that if you look at look at this one here, this is the worst tune I've ever owned. If I find that if the majority of them saying it's a great tuner, it probably is. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, there's a 5 out of 5. Look at
Yeah.
that. The 4 out of 5, the 5 out of 5.
A lot of people don't read the manuals before they actually
Yeah,
use
yeah. So, there you go. So, anyways, let's go back down here again. The other one I wanted to show you was DX Cluster, DX Summit. If you're working DX, this is the place you want to go to. If you're looking for DX country work, here they are. This is what's on the van here right now. And the one thing to keep in mind with this is worldwide. Okay, so if you're looking to work say you want to work, I want to work Suda Melilla, which is Echo Alpha 9, that's just off the coast of Africa, okay? EA9BO, they're on 7.077.4 megahertz. Look who the spotter is, RX4CD. It's a Russian spotting them, okay? So
Yeah.
he can hear them. Chances
What
are,
does that mean? I don't understand what that means. The spotter, I don't under.
he's the one that input the,
He's the guy that heard him.
heard them, okay? He just,
Oh, okay.
He's the one that put the entry in, was RX4CD, so it's a Russian put that in. So the chances of us hearing them are,
See, but the 9, the N9s, he's probably in Ohio or something. That's the one you would take as legit.
yeah, N9CO, who's working Guatemala, or heard Guatemala on
Yeah.
3.51 megahertz.
Is Ann usually United States?
Yeah, he's-
N9.
He's in probably Ohio or something. See?
Wisconsin, something like that.
Wisconsin, yeah.
Or this guy here, W0N on 3550 Nebraska. Yeah.
Looks like this guy's on a cruise right now doing it.
George on Carnival Cruise.
And then
Yeah, there you go. He's in Panama.
he's a
He's on
K4.
3865. You'd be able to tell if he's hammered or not. Like the voice.
I would try it if I was home.
Yeah. Yeah. So, George is on the cruise liner there, and they let him put his antenna up, I guess.
Is that current now? Is
It's
that
current.
happening
It's,
right now?
it's real lifetime.
Real
Yeah.
lifetime, yeah.
That's happening right now.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why I just showed
Oh,
up.
that's neat.
201 UTC at 11th of January. So that's, I think 5 hours back. That's 901, right?
Yeah, it's now.
It's now,
9
yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah. So that's a neat thing about this too. And you can go up and say you just want to look at a certain frequency. If you go up to the top here, you can do filters. Open up the filters. Say you just wanted to do 7 megahertz. Okay, click on that, and I don't know if you
Set
just
filter.
if you just want to do 400 CW, whatever you want to pick. Do set filters. Done. So now that's just all the 40 meter band.
Yeah.
7
Who puts
megahertz.
all this stuff in? Who does all that?
These are hobbyists.
These spotters.
All of them. They
I
do
If you
put
all
want
them
to,
in.
if you want to put a spot in, it's over here. My call. You put the call sign in, where
okay.
the DX is, what the frequency is, and maybe the info.
And the advertising pays for all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
oh, boy.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is out of Finland and DX Summit, and they started this
Finland.
off. It was either at a university or it was some business sponsored it, and it was the first one. It was the first website of its kind like this, and it just went viral. Like everybody was on it. So at one point they had to move it off and move it somewhere else. So they,
And does it just overwrite itself, like once you get through
Yeah,
it?
just
but
keep going.
every minute it'll refresh. You keep this on all day long.
I have this on my my logger program. Will get that, and I'm through my logger program. I can click on it, and it'll put it in the log, and the logger program will actually move the. I don't have this, of course, but it would move the antenna to the correct bearing for that station. So that's the technology.
And I forgot this website again too.
Time over here. It's clicking away.
DX Summit.
DX Summit. DX.
DX Summit?
Yeah.
It's all one word. DX.
SUMMIT.
Delta X-ray. SUMMIT. .fi.
Yeah.
God, what?
FI. Finland.
FI.
FI. So if you scroll down here a little further, here you get the propagation window comes up again, and again So, you know, that was on QRZ, it's also on here too, which is it's a cool thing to have. Like, you can look and see what bands are open here. This is, you know what, this is a kind of a fair indicator. Like, even at the time, like, they may say that 10 meters is poor, but who knows, maybe in this area of the world, it could open up and you could get some short range skip on it. But anyways, we'll go back up to the top and reset the filter to, so you go back in and you want to take that out, just exit out. Here you go. Everything's happening right now. For, if you work 6 meters, you can tell when a band opens up here. Like all of a sudden you start getting a lot of 6 meter spot or like 50 megahertz spots, you know the band's open.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. Like this one here is 50 megahertz, but that's VK2 reporting a VKZL, which is, it's Australia. So
Australia, yeah.
Amateur here, you know. So.
I got mine at home. We could probably, this one here, I could probably see if he's on right now.
Yeah, that's Cuba on 7.070.
Yeah, I've got mine on at home. My
WB8, yeah.
And it's WB8, so that's Michigan, Ohio reporting. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to hear me.
You get him.
Yeah. It's a cool website.
Yeah.
This is the fish finder for ham radio, for DX.
I mean, it opens the whole world up. Like,
Yeah.
holy
Before this, for DXers, hardcore DXers here, they wanted, like, they knew somebody was going somewhere in the world was going to start operating. They had a newsletter. It was a newspaper that would send out. I subscribed to it, and you could get, I think once a week or once a month or something like that. It would come in the mail, and you read through it, and you know, Jerry VA3JTV is going to be in Bosnia from this date and this date. Look for him on these bands, and that's how you do it. And it would have also in that newspaper too. They called it the yellow sheets. In that newspaper would be the QSL information, because I want to get a postcard from you, a QSL card, from the contact, so it would show you the routing on who his US call, who his US QSL manager was, and however what he wanted, whether he wanted green stamp or self-addressed stamped envelope or what, it would be all be in there. And again, before this website, you'd have your little group of DX friends, and you'd be spinning the dial, and you'd hear somebody, and I call you and let you know that yeah, Jerry's on 75 meters on this frequency. Of course, I'd call you after I worked, Jerry.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, and
So would you just break right in? Like, would you call that? Would you try and get on that frequency and then just give him a
you get on that frequency and you listen, and he would say QRZ, jump your calling, you know, VA3JTD, and if he heard you through the pile, he'd come back to you. That was be on voice, or even on Morse code, V3 OTL, or you call him directly if he signed and he didn't say QRZ, you you know, whatever, Z01 AKW DE V3 OTL. Okay.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. But back in the good old days too, that like when they knew somebody was on the expedition too, and they would show up, say like the guys would be waiting for them, and you'd have a buddy would go on the other, say over in British Columbia, and what they would do to say I want you live in British Columbia, I want to call you and let you know that Bruce was on the air, and you know, because we were waiting for him to come on the air, I would give you one ringers on the phone. Call, let that phone ring once, hang up. So you never answered it, but you heard the phone ring. See, that was the sign, so you didn't have to pay the long distance charge. They would do that. Yeah. So. Anyways, I think that's it for my. Is that it? Any more? That's it. All right, thanks everybody.
Great, thank you. Are you putting that on the?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I was going to tell you, Brent, I had